number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop lock.
Woo! Yo, what's up? It's that time again. Tuesday nights. The number one live podcast whenever the hell we want it to be.
Take two.
Second time in a row.
Yeah.
2 in a row, man.
Well, those two viewers that were on there earlier probably went to bed.
Yeah, they were like, man,
Oh, fuck these guys.
I can't believe these dicks are late again.
And plus, you know what? They just had the Elimination Chamber, so they're probably going to talk wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to hear about
I don't
fucking
hear
John.
about fucking
I don't want to hear about John Cena.
Yeah.
So much wrestling.
Last week they had me on diets. Now they want wrestling.
Yeah,
talk.
man, get out of here,
Roller
man.
coaster.
We were talking about earlier about fat life.
Yeah.
And how different fat life is as a fat guy that's been fat forever and a fat guy just coming into fat life.
If you get fat as an adult and you were not fat as a youth, good luck to you, man. Like this seems like bad, you know? Like it's not. There's like rules. There's rules, unwritten rules, and literal rules that you need to know. And if you're only coming into it as an adult, like you're gonna get made to look bad a few times for sure, not knowing the goddamn rules.
Well, and I think like you said, there's times where you think you're still in that small body.
Right. I mean, because it's body dysmorphia that works. Because like for bigger people, you always think you're fatter than you are. Always, you know? But going the other way, going from being smaller to getting fat, you're always going to, you're in your mind, it's like in the Matrix, when you see like the mental image of yourself, you're always going to think that you're back in the day instead of being here where you are right now. That's what I think a lot of people, when you see people wearing like clothes that don't look good on fat people, and you think it's like, oh, you haven't been fat your whole life. You have no idea. You still think you look like you did when you were 22. Like you do not. You know?
Yeah. And then like you were saying, like even like getting on rides and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So I was telling a story a few years ago. Well, the last time I went there, it's been more. That's so crazy that it feels like it just happened. And this shit was fucking 10 years at least.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, like minimum. That I went to was with K-Rock and we went to Magic Mountain one of the many times, closed down the park for all of us to go in. And I'm in line and there's somebody like not that far in front of me that was not, he was that much bigger than me. Not like, we were very comparable. One, like, absolutely.
A turkey leg away.
Oh man, a big lunch. You know what I mean? A big lunch away. And he gets into the ride. It was whatever the stand-up one is. And they tried to close the thing on him. And it fucking wouldn't close. And they had to tell him to step out of this line and to go away. And I immediately, like, cold sweat. Like, there's just sweat pouring down.
And you're
my
with the
face.
girl for sure.
There was with multiple people. There was with a group of people. It's like I can't. I'm fucked. You know, like there's the only way out is in. Like that's it. There is.
Wait, let me ask you a quick question, Johnny. This person, was he with a group? Was he by himself?
He was the group.
He was the group.
You think I don't remember one detail about this man except for he was too big to get in the fucking ride. That his only place in my story is that he was too big to get in the ride.
I just wasn't sure if you saw like the sheer
Oh,
and
no.
utter like breakage of his face amongst his friends.
Once that happened to him, I was all on me. Like once I see that, like I'm not concerned with him anymore. 100% of my concern and my attention is now on me. Like it's just thinking this can't happen to me.
Did you fit?
Yes, I fucking fit. Thank God. It was the most. Oh my! I was so. That's probably the most. It probably was only 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Like after that, and that was the most stressful minutes of my life. Like look. just like look staring at the thing. Oh man, hoping like hoping that like one of the roller coaster things will get there and it's a bigger one. Like, oh, here's the extra large one.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine, you're good. Like, I was just
Don't worry, Bob. We got extra large.
something to keep me from having to get rejected out of this fucking ride.
I can see Johnny getting off the ride and going like, "Can you believe that fat fuck didn't fit?"
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Play that
of course.
shit
I
out.
wanted to say that, but I could not because I was like, this fat fuck might not fit right now. You know, get out of here.
Johnny waited until afterwards though to say.
Yeah, and I was like, you see how I fit in there? That fucking fat turd, he couldn't get in there.
But now you're saying that they have where it's like
Like a little tester car before.
right outside.
At the beginning of the, like, before, the line goes around, but most of them are right when the line's going to actually enter the building. Whatever
Yeah.
building it is, you have whatever line that's going on outside. When you're about to enter the building, off to the side, there's like a little, and if you don't, it's like one of those things, the first few times I saw one, it didn't even register
What it was.
or why it was there. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, that's weird. Like, why do they have a car? Like just one car sitting there. But it is for sure
For fat people.
for fat people to check it out.
to make sure your fat ass don't get fucked. Is that not to hold up the line or for them not to be embarrassed?
Probably
Both?
a little porque no los dos,
And here's the thing with someone that's been fat forever, you already know what rides you fit on,
Sure. Well, I mean, you're on.
or you know how to use that piece of cart that's there.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take a photo real quick.
Let's take a photo.
And then you get in, you're like, oh.
My stomach kind of hurts. You know what I mean? My
you know
back's
what?
back's
Hey,
acting
You
up.
guys go. I have to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
You already have those like excuses. You already have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
outs.
Yeah.
Because you've been living it.
Yeah.
But when you become fat, like you said, and as an adult, you don't know any.
You don't
of these
have any of
shits.
those. You don't have any of those
No,
excuses. You don't have any of the built-in stuff that you've just mastered over your life.
Yeah.
You don't have none of that.
And another thing is that you still see yourself as that thin person
Yeah, you're like,
or
I'm good,
thinner
man.
person.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm jacked.
Samuel Jimenez up all in the chat.
Fat talk, let's go.
Let's go, fat talk.
Yeah.
No, because it's funny, dude. Like, I mean, I've been on a yo-yo all my life, and I've just gotten down. Like Johnny said, that first number switch, so I'm out of the 300s, but
Yeah, that deserves all of
thank
that.
you.
That
Thank you,
deserves
thank you,
all
thank
of
you.
It
that.
starts fucking today.
That's
yeah,
right.
It
Oh,
started last
shit.
week. Started last week.
Okay, sorry, last week.
Straight up.
Started
Even before
today
that.
again.
Again.
But the thing is like, you still, like, I still see myself as huge. You know what I mean? And I'll go somewhere with my girl or our friends or family or whatever, and I'll be like, yeah, can we get a table? And maybe I can fit now and other things.
Sure.
But you still have that fear of like getting in there. And you know what the worst part is, bro? Oh, when you get in there and you're fucking like, you're in and you've committed. No matter how if it hurts or not. No
Yeah,
matter
I'm in here.
And they're like, hey, we can get a table. No, we can't.
Why would we need to? Why would we need to do that?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
perfectly
good.
fine right here. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, man, let's move over here.
I'm
You're like,
fine.
no, I'm good.
Don't move me.
Yeah.
I'll be mad if we move.
Yeah,
I want to be right here.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I've never been more comfortable my whole life. Like,
Yeah.
quit asking me questions.
And then you have a Denny's tattoo on your stomach forever because this table said Denny's on it. And you're like, what the fuck?
Why is your stomach look like this? What? Right there.
Yeah.
Like, why does it look like a table? It's been embedded into your stomach. Shut up.
It's the worst when you have the muffin top just laying on the
On
table.
the table?
Oh.
Sure,
And
man.
they bring the plate over like,
And you can't even bend forward to like scoop up the food.
Like a-
So it's like just
You're just
falling
suck.
on your shit.
It has to come up here. You have to bring
Yeah.
it straight up. I don't bend anymore.
No.
Yeah.
It sucks.
at my heaviest, I was pushing 300.
Yeah.
At my heaviest, and that was probably like the most
Struggling.
It was insane. Every day fucking sucked. And I woke up one day like, what the fuck happened? How did I get here? I mean, I was always like chunky, husky growing up, but goddamn, wasn't until I got a fucking job, enjoyed going out, could afford my own food, and start drinking and eating whatever the fuck I wanted, lost control of that shit.
That's how people get fat.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be your story about not being fat. I was like, that's how people get fat. But yeah.
I
that's
don't
it.
know. Well, I mean, this was definitely like just pretty much just partying, staying up all night, fucking
that's how you
eating
do it.
stupid late night Denny's at like 3, 4 in the fucking morning.
Eat some Jack in the Box on the way home.
man.
you know?
Dude, with the compadre Jumbo Jack.
I think
Two
the worst
tacos.
damage we ever did, me and one other buddy who was also on the plus size of things, shout out Underdog. I think we took, what's that, Del Taco, and we spent like $70
Jesus
damn.
Christ.
between 2 dudes. I don't even know what the fuck we
What
ordered.
year was this?
Fuck.
Exactly. That's a lot right now, let alone fucking
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Dude,
You know
10
what I
years
mean?
ago,
Yeah.
you ordered the fucking board.
That's like triple. That's like
Everything.
triple the amount of food that it would be right now.
Yeah.
You know, like Jesus Christ.
I don't even fucking
Tacos
remember.
were still like 69 cents then.
Yeah, the
They're like
burritos
$3
were 99
now.
cents. Holy shit. I remember getting high one time at a Jack in the Box and then sitting down and I didn't get high there. I was high when I went. And they call your number, 52. Oh, that's me, dude. And I got up to get my shit and I was like, "Oh, fuck. I ordered a fucking rice bowl, teriyaki bowl. I didn't even know they had those." I ordered-
Secret menu,
Yo, dude.
guys.
No, I mean they have them, but I had like teriyaki bowl. I had a fucking egg rolls, tacos, fucking everything you
You
can
had the
think
Jack
of.
in the
I was
Box
like,
special.
Holy shit! And I went back and ate it.
Yeah.
Just sat it down, got a bunch of ranch and fucking.
Whatever, if I decide, especially late at night, that we're going for it, whatever I order, I'm eating that. Like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care if it hurts. Like, if it's like, none of this is being thrown away. Like, I'm not saving it for tomorrow. And if I get to the point where I don't want to eat it anymore, I'm like, that's what you get, you fat fuck. Now finish
The
it.
shaming
Finish your goddamn food, you fat fucking turds. Like,
See,
get outta
see, that's
here.
what Coach was saying last week,
I
man. You
understand.
can't,
You can't do
be
that.
like
Starts
that.
today. Starts
today. Yeah, Oscar. Oscar says $70 Del Taco between 2 dudes. Damn, like
That's like 2,000 money, not 2025.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck we could order that would even like equal that. And I don't know. We just kept fucking ordering and like.
You're like, let me get this sign too. How much for this?
Yeah.
How much for this whole board right here? It's like, no, not all the food on the board. The actual board.
Yeah.
How much for this?
Oh, that's gonna take you to $70. Sir. Can I go back there and slow cook the beans?
During my fat conquest, I don't know. It was almost when I was in it. Johnny says you're in it, and I remember taking down like a large pizza by myself and be like, dude, I just took that shit down. Like, hell yeah. Like, no, fat fuck. Like, no. I used to be able to take 2 of those giant pastrami sandwiches down by myself.
That's a lot of meat, man.
You're a lot of meat, but absolutely fucking a lot of meat. Like all meat burritos.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. Me and my boy G, we used to go after the parties and shit, and go and just get a bunch of shit. You know what the thing we would do too, and I think this was just a fat guy trying to like convince himself that he's not fat, is I would like if I'm partying in LA, I'll find a Jack in the Box in LA so I can digest it before I go home.
Sure, you get it on the way home. Yeah. You got something
So
to
I
do on
ate
the way
it,
home.
you know, and then by the time I got home, I'm good. I can go to bed.
Oh, then you get home and it's like, oh, I might as well grab something sweet now that I'm here.
Yeah.
Now that I'm home, I might as well have some ice cream or something.
And a soda pop before I go to bed.
Little nightcap.
Sorry that we are self-sabotaging all of the
The
West
work
Coast
from
pop
last week.
love from last week, Coach.
No, hell no, Coach. Because of
Talk
my
about the struggles.
That's
all.
right. That's how he got there, and I was able to lose 100 pounds by being somewhat strict and following the fucking plan. And yeah, so I plateaued. I'm between 180 to 190.
As long as you keep that,
Yeah, you have
as
to
long
have
as that
that.
first number's a 1, you're fucking good.
Yeah. Now I still got some more weight. I still got some more pudge, that I like to get rid of, but I'm not really doing anything
Yeah,
about
I
it.
can-
But
I
it
can
starts
see-
tomorrow for me.
I can see you. I know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I will say that I put in mad fucking amounts of steps over the fucking weekend. Coach, you would have been proud.
I'm
I woke
sure
up
you
on
did.
Monday sore as fuck. Like, what the hell happened? I woke up like if I got hit by a goddamn freight train.
How was Lucha Goth?
It was goth and lucha and goddamn incredible. For all those listening, if you guys participated and came out, thank you. Thank you for everyone. Goddamn. It was so, it was an experience. Guess what? I do have video of it, though.
Oh man, do you have video of Dark Energy?
I do have dark energy. Oscar says at my heaviest, Alberto's Mexican food. Take it down.
Holy shit!
What wait.
Asada fries and a burrito, you fat fuck! Jesus Christ, man!
I was also
where
able
was
to.
that thin crust from, though? Depends where it's from.
Yeah, like a thin crust. Like I'm like, good for you.
Yeah.
Only a thin crust. You didn't
Yeah.
eat all that crust. I'm proud of you, man. Like you fucking
But
did.
where's it from?
I mean, you have a favorite thin crust place?
No, I'm just wondering, like, because, every thin crust has its own,
I
challenges.
I love Shakey's thin crust. I think that is the ultimate.
Is it? Yeah.
I love their sauce.
I used to like Pizza Hut because my boy would let us go back there and make our own.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Damn. Extra secret menu. Do they have fucking shit that they don't have for the public in the back?
No, unless they bring it, but they just have, like, you can put, like, as much pepperoni, as much, you know what I
Sure.
mean? It's just fucking stupid.
This dude. So no, dead energy, not dark energy. So or is it dark or dead energy?
Dead energy.
Dead energy. This dude. So I mean, you see, it's like just it's a guitar player, and he has like synth backs and all that
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
and it's like it is so it's the goth. It's like, oh, this is all the songs are about, like loving a chick. He'll die for this chick. I was like, it was like
He's already dead.
it was super. I mean, it was great. I thought he was great, but it was like I was like looking around. I was like, you guys, this is like exactly what it's like.
This
You would
is
think it
goth,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly it. And the way he sings was like, I didn't know that you could just be that you didn't have to bring. You could just be goth, you know. There's
Yeah.
no spin on it, no nothing. Just I'm fucking. You know what
goth.
you think it's gonna be? That's exactly what I'm gonna do right now.
It's open for interpretation, Johnny.
What do you mean? I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying, like, it was very much like traditional tattoos. Like, it's like, this is exactly what it's supposed to be. Like, that dude up there
Yeah.
singing about dying for a chick. I was like, oh, this is exactly what I thought I was going to see. Like, 100%.
It was on par.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking shit at all. Like, it was just very.
The tattoos.
It was
the
super
look,
goth.
The whole
It was super
nine.
goth.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It was super goth.
By the way, once again, cross my path. Dave Gambler was in the house doing tattoos. He did, I forgot how many, but he was in the double digits.
I heard it when I was standing there. I heard his machines running like most of the time.
all
you know?
night.
I saw Mecha Wolf got a tattoo.
Yeah, he did.
Mega Wolf, right?
Yeah.
Because I was trying to figure out his name. Some guy was asking me
Mecca.
about him. Mecca or
Mecca.
Mega?
Mecha.
Mecca?
Yeah,
Mecca.
like a
Mecca
mechanical.
Heiny Ho?
Yeah.
like mechanical Mecha
Yeah.
Wolf.
Oh, I
Mecca
thought it was
Wolf.
Mega Wolf or something.
Nah. Yeah, so he got a tattoo. The camera guy got a tattoo.
Damn.
There was a bunch of people in the crowds getting tattoos. We got tagged online for them. So
But you can only get certain tattoos, right? You couldn't just go in there and get, hey, I want
no, I mean he has a special flash sheet. Like, hey man, pick from
This.
whatever these for a special rate. Here. So there were a bunch of like.
So I couldn't sit down and get a back piece while we were
No.
No. He didn't got time for that shit.
Time and place. Time and place.
Oh, man.
But I mean, you can, get the, entry level, get his information, and go hit him up at his shop, wherever the shop is. So you guys can follow him at Cross My Path with Dave Gambler, the lead singer of Gambler's Mark.
And like old Pinky said when he was talking about getting tattoos in the ring, he called it out where he goes, you guys will get a couple drinks in and be like, you're not down, fool, and that's all it's gonna take.
Yeah.
And that's for sure. Like I was like, there's 10 dudes that got tattooed today because one of their friends was like, you're not down. You.
I
won't
will
do it."
say I hated Pinky. And I don't know why.
He from day one he has.
I like his. Okay, I will say this. We just had him this past weekend in Santa Anita. He has a great announcing style. He announces the wrestlers great. He gets everyone hyped up. I think it's just the jibber jabber in between.
Sure.
That's what I love the most.
I hate because it's not. It's not wrestling.
Yeah.
It reminds me of those two clowns at fucking Lucha Baboom.
That's what they're doing. Yeah, for sure.
They're just joking. And, oh, yeah, did you see his panties? Blah, blah, blah. Ha, ha. No, dude. That was a beautiful sunset flip, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? That's why I like Superboy.
Got it.
Because he does have the moves, and he does, But I will say, Pinky, I know you're at home and probably crying because I called you out, but you're fucking awesome. I thought this weekend at Santa Anita, he did a fucking phenomenal job.
Pinky does a great job no matter where he's at. He is the voice for many, many independent wrestling promotions out there. So he is working. He is doing it up. Like Steve said, he does come with a character. That's what I love about Pinky and the way he gets the crowd moving. He is definitely a hype man and definitely a staple in the goth lucha. He's been my hype man since day one. There was something about that I loved that he did. Not only that, he with teaming up with Superboy, I love the dynamic that they give.
I like them together for sure.
Well, in the midst of all my years within all these wrestling communities and watching all these shows and picking up all the different vibes, like I just love what Superboy does. Obviously, old school wrestler from back in the day.
You know what? It's his neck beard.
For the yes,
That's what I hear. It's his
agree.
neck beard.
Like it's
His neck beard?
there's definitely some things to dislike. You know
Yeah,
what I mean, for
I
sure.
think it might be. Sorry, Pinky.
The referee. So it's the same referee for all the matches. You know, this dude was so gassed by by the end of the match. He like is for sure every time he gets up is using the ropes to like help himself up. It's
Same
just
guy,
like,
though, right? Same guy from the daytime.
Not like
Not from the first Goth Lucha.
No, from the morning.
No, different.
Oh, different. So he was wearing the mask.
No, yeah, different.
Okay.
Mascara Zebra or whatever.
Yeah.
He was. We only had him during the morning time. There was a
Okay.
different ref at night
So
time.
this fool because he
Don,
was the
Don Chete.
same match, same referee, all the matches, and
He was done.
so he comes out the first. I don't know why I watch the referees so much, but I always watch referees. Like if I go, especially independent shows, I always watch the referees. So he does the first thing with the first match. He does the thing that you're supposed to do as a referee. You check all the turnbuckles, check the ropes. You know, you walk around, make sure this is a safe environment for the wrestlers to be working in. And you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but just you do your thing, and then when the wrestlers come in, you got to check them. Check their hands, check
Yeah.
their boots, you know, do all that stuff. So the first match, he does it. He's on all of it. And then, so I watch him for the second match, and he comes out. And then the second match is basically right after the first one. There's not like, you know, like there wasn't a lot of time in between. So when he comes out and he starts to like check the turnbuckles again, I'm like, you were just out here, man. You don't need to. So, and he even stopped after he went to check the first one and realized like, oh, this is stupid. Like I'm not gonna check the rest of them. But then for sure, like stop checking wrestlers. Like it was, you could tell. Like it was like, like I'm not doing. And then during the Mech Wolf match, they're getting, you know, because they went all around. And he had to follow them all. They did all this stuff. And this fool by the end is just like pushing him.
Yo, where the fuck is the Sweato X, bro?
You know what? We need to be fucking sponsored by Sweato.
Yeah, you gotta
Good, at least he does.
You gotta get the referee some Sweato-Ekis, man. He needed some
Yeah.
electrolytes bad.
Fuck, he was hurting.
One of my favorite moves that the ref does. He did it for the main event. He shoots himself over. There's a pin happening. He jumps over the pin to land and to start counting 1, 2.
This fool was out of
3.
position a million times. Like that is like, like get out of here.
It was incredible. It was a fun night.
That is a
It was
Mexican
super
referee
fun.
move.
Oh, he's the.
Gotta get your shit in.
What's the guy named Plantanino? What's that guy's name?
Yeah,
Platanito?
Platanito.
He's a more Mexican referee than that guy.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Like as much as that he didn't jump off. He's not getting his shit in, but he was getting his shit in.
Yeah.
And just fucking sucking wind and fucking. Like I'm not.
He checked himself. He checked his.
Oh, he was
boots.
like, I was like,
He
he's,
checked his
yeah, he was like,
nails,
I'm
the
not
whole-
doing good.
Yeah, I gotta check myself. I'm probably holding something illegal.
Oh man,
Were the burritos on sale still?
2 for 5. I mean 2 for 10.
Yeah.
They did 2 for 10 burritos. That's right.
Lucharitos.
Hey,
Lucharitos.
homemade flour tortillas, Las Palmas, bro.
Ooh, it's so red out here, it's hiding my pants. Well, look at all you lovely, lovely people. Are you ready for Lucha Libre?
Oh man,
Well, let me tell you about it. Oh my goodness.
I gotta.
Hey, I gotta say, I gotta get dead.
Let's fast forward a little bit to the.
I saw your cousin.
My cousin.
Yeah,
Not
my
your
cousin.
cousin. His
Oh
cousin.
yeah,
Pablito.
Paul Weezy's. Paul Weezy's was there. Let's see.
This chick.
What's this guy's name? Richard Blood? Oh no, Richard Blood. You know what's funny?
Aussie Blood.
Richard Blood is Ricky Steamboat's real name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. But no, what Ozzy blood.
It still looks pretty dark, bro.
I mean, it was more.
It was like sideshow shit. Like no, like it was more like more than like oh my god. It was just
Yeah.
like no, don't do it. Like sword swallowing, and he was putting like these fucking things through his nostrils, and
this thing, sword swallow with 2 10-pound weights on each side.
yeah, that shit was serious.
It was legit. This guy is a fucking performer. My only gripe for a wrestling crowd, he should have went goddamn 10. My only gripe.
Sure.
He would have fucking cut his.
Yeah, I think he should go
intestines,
until he
bro.
feels it's not safe anymore.
Yeah.
But his show was great. Like he was, and when I saw him, I didn't see him. I saw him come in, and I turned around. He was just standing around for a little, and I turned around. And I was like, because he didn't look like he didn't look like he didn't belong there.
Yeah.
And I was like, this fucking asshole, this stupid makeup. But then once it's for stage, I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But I thought he was just at the show, like looking like that.
You thought he was Pinky.
with no shirt. Yeah, exactly, with no shirt and fucking. I was like, oh, this fucking guy, like, get out of here. But then once he was a performer, it all made sense. And he was good. Like
Was my cousin Paul walking around with no shirt and makeup?
yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
alright.
That's how he walked in.
Yeah. That was him. He goes
Lost
by
a lot of weight.
he goes by Ozzy Blood now.
After I saw Paul, I was just like, oh, where's Steve at? Like, I don't know. Like, oh, he didn't come through. Like, I figured Steve was probably tired
Busy.
from all day.
God damn. I can't believe that. I can't believe you did all of it. Like, good for you, Mario. Like, you are a young man.
It's the all meat burritos, bro.
Oh, man. Keep you
Powered by all meat
Powered
burritos.
by all meat fucking burritos, dude.
The band stayed with me, and I don't throw the shit out there every day, but every day I am doing crazy Mexican shit. I can't tell you the adventures I am on every fucking day. Today I got up early to go get building material because we're building a fucking wall
I saw
at
it.
the
There's-
pig's compound.
There is some serious Compton Mexican shit happening here.
Absolutely, to the infinite power. So I dropped off the band. Calavera stayed with me since Thursday through yesterday.
That's cool. They're here playing shows.
No, I mean they just came out for the goth lucha.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they were doing their own thing. So, but yeah, so great
Where
turnout.
are they from?
Mexico City.
Oh, shit. So they're here fucking doing it. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So it was good.
Did you have
shit.
him on the podcast?
No, we tried doing it, but it just kind of didn't
They're like,
arrange.
stay in there and be quiet. I got to do the podcast. Don't come
No,
out.
we tried getting them on here, but one of their off days they were doing extracurricular activities and they didn't get back.
That
in
sounds
time.
like drugs.
Not drugs,
No.
just extracurricular activities.
Hookers.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
Even better.
Hookers and drugs.
Hooker drugs.
But yeah, no, everything was great. Looking forward to the next Goth Lucha.
When's that?
Hopefully soon, Johnny. We're working on some stuff.
I already know what it is because the fucking Mecha Wolf talked about it. They act like I wasn't there here.
That was the wrong date.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But in the vicinity.
Yes. We are hopefully for a summer show.
Yeah.
So he did announce
He
June
said
21st.
that. Yeah, he said that. I was like, I think he was supposed to say that.
Dad.
As soon as it came out of his mouth, I was like, I don't think you're supposed to say that right now.
We did debut our new luchador.
I saw that guy.
El Vampirazo.
Yeah.
We also have official Lucha Goth House El Vampirazo mask available now, Johnny.
Yeah, his tag team. They were a good little tag team. Like that was
He tagged with Zocre.
for your first official like Lucha Goth House wrestler. He did good. Like,
Yeah.
the masks looked great. Like they looked good in the ring together. Like it was that was cool.
Amazing ring gear he had on. So shout out to Veronica. You know who you are. She made amazing pants. She made it happen.
Yeah, he looked good.
Great.
He looked good.
Looked great. What time did you leave, Johnny? I didn't realize you showed up that early. You said you saw the whole thing. Hell
Yeah. I was there right as Dead Energy was setting up. I cruised in and I left after Mecha Wolf announced the wrong date. They were standing around. I was like, oh man, I'm going because I parked. I just wanted to get. So I go down there, and I just talk about. I would show doors at 7, shows at 8. I'm cruising up, getting into the area like it's 7:45, 7:30. Like there's no parking.
No.
There's no parking. And you go down onto the side streets of the neighborhood, and they're double parked. both sides, like on both, where it's supposed to be 2 lanes, but it's only 1 lane because both sides of the street are double parked. You know, so
Yeah.
you're just like, and so I'm driving and I'm getting more and more angry. Like, cause it's just like, and I was like, cause I'm getting farther and farther away, and I'm driving around, and I'm like, there's no parking. Like, there's not gonna be some miracle. You just drive around the same, cause I drove how far I was willing to walk. You know, and then I'm turning around. Like, I'm not looking down there. And I'm going, and I'm talking to myself. I'm like, there's not just gonna be, by miracle, like some parking spot just gonna fucking. And as I'm saying that, I was like, "Bloop," there was a parking spot, and I fucking pulled in, and I was convinced that it was red because there was no one parked there. I was like, this has to be red. And I
Yeah.
just didn't see it. And I was talking to myself, and I was like, are you gonna stay if it's red? Because I was gonna get out and look, and I was like, no. Like, I'm not risking it. I can't afford a parking ticket. And I got out and I looked, and it wasn't red, and I was like, what the fuck?
Nice.
Like, how you gotta be fucking kidding. But it was still a
Miracle
hike.
working.
Well, it was still, I mean, a miracle fucking 3.5 blocks away, sure. But so once the thing was, I was like, I gotta get to the car. Because it was windy and shit outside. I was like, I'm not waiting until later tonight, man. I gotta go.
Well, you missed one hell of performance from Calavera live.
Was it awesome?
It insane.
I thought there was only a dance party after that. I didn't know there was gonna be more bands.
Well, there was Calavera, and then the dance party happened after that.
I would have stayed and watched them if I knew there was gonna be a band. I thought it was just time for the dance.
Pinky
party.
announced it.
I didn't listen to it. You know what I mean? I'm not-
Damn, no one's listening to Pinky.
No, Mecha Wolf won. I was, he's up there celebrating, talking crazy, talking about big titty goth girlfriends. And I was
He
just
did
like,
ask where the
dude-
big
the
tat.
dude who wrestled Mecha Wolf.
Bad Dude Tito.
Bad Dude Tito. That might be the first time I've seen Bad Dude Tito wrestle. I liked him too. So Bad Dude Tito has Pinky read at the beginning, like when they're doing the announcements from, wherever he's from, weighing in as he wants me to say that he's looking for a big titty goth girlfriend, and the whole the crowd, and then Mecha Wolf's like, hold on, he goes, and then he goes, Mecha Wolf wants me to say that he is also looking for a big titty goth girlfriend.
Gut included.
Gut included. Bad Dude Tito is on MLW. I think he's the
Is
current
he?
champion there. Both him and Che, who opened up the match with Loco, they're the tag team called the Wolf Zaddies, and they just
Oh, then I've seen him in the tag team a million times before.
Then, yeah.
I've never seen him wrestle singles. He was
fucking good.
he was good. Like, that was a great main event. Like, I was into it.
He just popped up on Ring of Honor with the Wolf Zaddies, I think last week.
Man, they've been hitting the independent scene for a long time. Good for them getting a look as a tag team too. Like,
Now, when you find your parking
uh-huh.
and you're walking to the venue,
Uh-huh.
and then you find another parking closer,
I'm.
how does that feel?
I mean, it feels terrible. Of course, it feels terrible.
Do you think about
No. Here's the thing. In life, my philosophy is stick to the goddamn plan. Whatever you decide the plan is, that's the plan. Like, it doesn't change because, whatever, you found another parking spot. No, like, that's the plan. Like, the plan was I'm parking, I'm walking. Like that. I'm not gonna, cause then you try to be a smart guy and you see a spot, you're like, oh, I'll just move there. And you go to move, and then by the time you get there, that spot's taken,
gone.
and you go back to your old spot, and that's gone too. Now you're like, you had 2, and now you have none, because you tried to be a greedy fucking smart guy. Guys,
get your steps in?
it starts today. Get your steps in, and to just stick with the goddamn plan. Stick with the plan.
I'm with you to a certain point, Johnny. There has to be a plan, gotta follow through, but sometimes, like, you know what? You might be able to deviate to make that plan even better. Like, oh shit, more.
That's not how it happens most of the time. You think
Yeah.
like, I have a way to make this plan better, and then you got fucking come
It's
on.
like
your
it's like
face.
Waze. Waze seems you think it's gonna be better, but it fucking isn't.
When that's the other thing about maps. You're either in or out.
Yeah.
On whatever GPS or whatever, all that shit, you're either in or you're out. I don't want to hear, nope, because I believe I set the app and go, and it's like I'm not. Maybe it's faster some other way, but this is the way I've decided to go by this. The last time we were on a road trip, my fucking secret girlfriend, we're going, and I drive all the time. Whenever we go, I drive, and she's telling me, hey, it looks like we might be able to go. We can dip off to the 5, or we can do like blah, 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 all this stuff. And then like 10 minutes later, she's like, ooh, later on we might be able. And I go, stop. Pick it like right now. Like I need to know what way we're going, and that's it. Like I don't want like, oh, get over. Oh, do this. Like, nah. Like let's pick a way, and that's the way we're going. Like I don't like get out of here, man. You're driving me nuts with this. Like, why are we still worried about? Like, I don't like worrying about things that we've already made the decision about.
Yeah.
You know, like why is this still? Why are we still talking about this? We made the fucking decision. That's the end. That's what I believe. You know, the plan.
They don't.
The plan. Oh man, they fucking deviate from the like. Just looking for any reason to change the plan. Like, why are we changing the plan? Why are we changing the plan? The plan was good, and now like the plan's not good. It's completely different if shit blows up and like now you can't stick to the plan. Like,
Right.
You have to be You have to be, you know, what's it called? Not versatile.
She'd
You gotta be nimble.
adapt.
You gotta be nimble. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to fucking. I agree with all of that. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is stick to the goddamn plan. You know, like,
Stick to the plan.
If I would have stuck to the plan, I probably would have seen our Lord and Savior Morrissey and not been stuck in traffic for 13 fucking hours.
because you didn't stick to the plan.
I did not stick to the goddamn
You
plan.
thought you
You're
had
right.
a way to make it better, huh?
Well, there was 2 apps, and one app said go this way, where the other.
Why do you have 2 apps open?
Because we were stuck in a fucking roadblock, Johnny. We're
All
trying to
right.
figure out some shit.
right.
So one thing said, hey, cut across this mountain and go this way. Cool, we did that. We get there, and police are there, and it's closed. So
They
not
thought
o-
of that too.
So not only that, there was no traffic, so it was super fast to get this way, but to go back
Oh, everybody's
this
going
way,
back the other way.
oh, I was fucked. That was another 3 hours added to my
Just
shit.
to get back to where you started from.
Yeah.
You stick to that goddamn plan, man.
Now at this point, I don't even remember how many hours it was, but I want to say
Too many.
13?
Ah!
Just to arrive at the venue at the last song. Or no, he had just finished playing. Everyone was walking out.
You got there and it's over.
It's over.
That's only happened to me one time at where's Ozfest at? Glen Helen.
Glen Helen Pavilion.
There was only
Blockbuster Pavilion.
one way in, and people were parked on the freeway. It was fucked.
You get there and it's over. Over.
It was No Doubt, and work at K Rock, so I had the full access backstage.
Did
the
you know
whole
that
night.
she's just a girl? I heard
I
that.
do, and this was for my goddaughter. She wanted to go, and you need no gossip. Like what are you talking about? Gwen, you'll meet her. The whole nine. Yo, man.
Gwen, you'll meet her. Are you kidding me?
Yo, we heard the concert from the freeway.
Oh no!
There were people parking their cars
Getting out.
and walking.
Oh shit!
On the
I
freeway.
thought they were just gonna get out and listen to the concert.
walking.
They're like, fuck it, we'll deal with this later.
Yeah.
Even off the freeway,
Off the
though,
freeway.
that's not like a close walk.
No.
Off to the venue. That's still
Yeah.
a few fucking miles to walk there, which is still dumb because if you leave your car on the fucking freeway, you're going to get.
I eventually probably get
Eventually.
towed, you know.
Yeah.
Once we went to the Grand Canyon. We're in line for the Grand Canyon, and it's fucking, the line's an hour. And there's all these people walking. They were like, fuck it. And they passed us for sure. But then once you get inside, you realize there's still, even just once you get inside, it's another 2.5 miles. Like to get to the thing, like where are these people going? You know, like I don't know where. I have no idea
Yeah.
what happened. But yeah, don't get out and walk.
Stick to the
You're
plan.
gonna miss the show if you get out and walk for sure.
Stick to the plan.
My girl would say, "Oh, we're just getting our steps in."
Are you still hiking?
No.
Hilarious.
How long did that last?
Until they lived together. And that was the end.
No, wait. Does she
I
still
thought you
go
were gonna
hiking?
say yes. I thought for sure you were gonna say
Hey,
yes.
Johnny, it starts tomorrow. God damn it. Does she still hike?
Yeah.
Okay, you just,
He said it like we were dumb for asking too. Like, no. Like, get out of here. Like, of course not. What do you mean? Am I still hiking?
And you know what sucks the most about that? And I know she's listening. Is the look on her face because she really wants me to go.
Oh, go fucking hiking, man.
Oh, bro. It's,
You know what?
it's
This
brutal.
is the equivalent of Johnny not trying to sing to his goddamn mom.
No,
like,
no,
nah,
no,
man,
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
doing
no,
it.
no, no,
I am
no.
not doing
No,
it.
no, no. Now I'm going to defend myself without her being here. She goes hiking. So I'm just walking by myself now.
Oh, sure. This is no longer you two together.
No, there's no like
This is
there's
you
two
walking by
walking the
yourself while
sunset.
she's out
walking.
fucking-
No, that's not what happens.
She's in competition. She's like, no, I'm
No,
gonna
no,
outwalk you.
She's getting her
But-
workout in.
But because she's done this forever.
yeah.
That's just her thing.
Yeah.
So she gets on the trail and she takes off. And it's not because she's being mean or rude or whatever, but that's her pace.
She's doing her thing.
yeah.
Dude,
Why don't you have her hike at your level? Why don't you go to like your local
There
mall?
is, every time I talk to her about like, because that's not hiking no more. That's just walking.
Yeah, you're just walking.
Sure.
Yeah, when she goes hiking, she has a pace and she has what she thinks is easy. I know is difficult.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if I think it's easy, then it's too easy for her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If you're okay,
Yeah.
she's bored.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck, I could have ran this and come back twice.
Ugh.
But that's her thing, you know. But yeah, just seeing that on her face, I feel bad for a minute until I realize like I remember the hike. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right.
I was playing. My friend Adrian likes to play Call of Duty. She's an Asian woman, and she loves playing Call of Duty. She bought me Call of Duty to play with her because she's like, I want to play. But now she plays zombies, and she's so far. I'm terrible at Call of Duty. She's so far in the mix that she's like, you can't play with me anymore. Like, you're holding me back.
Damn.
Like I have to keep coming back and reviving you and like rest. Like you can't do this with me anymore.
You suck.
And I was like, I understand. You know, like,
And there's some things in life that are like that, bro.
right. It's like I get it. I'm not on your level with this. Like I understand.
Oh
No,
shit!
no,
Nancy is on right now on the chat live. She was right. She was listening. He only went twice.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
I don't know because you.
Because Nike Hill, and then to Gimson Canyon, whatever the hell, and then I went back to that one, and then I went back to Nike Hill a couple times, and then we took my god kids all walking.
So Steve
that's
is saying at least
more.
15
Mario,
times.
correct me if I'm wrong.
15
5 or
times.
6 times.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Steve made it seem like he was going.
That's what I
No,
thought.
no. Hey, this was over a year ago when we were dating, guys.
You know, I hadn't heard anything about it. I just figured like, oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
there's
what he
still,
does
they're-
now.
they're-
Yeah, of course. He's still
hard.
hiking.
You know, he's going down in weight. He's under 200. Like the shit
He
is
must be
happening.
hiking. He must be
yeah.
hiking.
It started yesterday.
Weight loss is 85 to 90% diet.
Sure, abs are not created in the. Abs are created in the kitchen, revealed in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it goes. When you eat right, you don't have to get right.
Apparently,
Just
according
stay
to
right.
to my coach, que viva el pan dulce. So
Yeah.
you get your cheats in, and it starts to tomorrow. All right, so Nancy, he said five times.
More than
Five
than
times,
twice.
Nancy,
More than
five
twice. More than
times.
twice. No.
Only twice. Dan, why is she calling you out like that, bro? What the fuck? He drove there, waited in the car.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
No.
He said no, fuck off. What? Oh, so in this video that you sent me, or I sent the group, what is this? What is this guy angry about?
I don't even know what we're talking
There's
about.
like there's like Batman or something.
Oh, he was
and,
talking shit. I sent the group a video of these dudes talking. So apparently something happened where crime happened. There was police there, but there was a dude dressed as Batman, and he didn't do shit.
Oh,
So
is
there's
that
like
what's going
he's like,
on?
this is your hero. He
Oh.
didn't do anything. He let the crime happen. He's just watching.
Like it's all in Spanish. This video.
Yes.
But I knew it was good. Like I knew I wanted to
Yeah.
know what was happening, but I had no idea. I watched it. I listened. I didn't hear any words that I knew. Like I absolutely could not figure out what the fuck was going on in this video. So now I'm glad to know. Thanks.
There you go.
Mario.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to be inclusive and get you.
I
in there,
appreciate
man.
it. I just couldn't understand what was going on. I was like, why is there Batman? And it looked like city workers. I was like, what is this guy's X on Batman? I was like, I don't know what's happening right now.
It's all over the fucking place.
Good to
It
know.
is.
It's all over the
Like this podcast.
It really is.
Yeah.
We normally have guests. I mean, are we gonna get a
You
repeat
know
guest?
what?
What happened?
I reached out to Leo.
I knew that's yeah.
Oh, you said he went
He's
missing.
busy.
Never reached back to me. Never. And
I'm going with he
I'm
got abducted
concerned.
by the CIA. Found out about him putting flies on fucking hot dogs and bringing them to life,
Yeah.
and fucking took him in.
She said 4, maybe.
No.
4. No, he's sticking with 5.
Maybe. She
That's
said
a hard
maybe 4.
5 where he got out of the car and actually walked this
Yeah,
thing.
More than 4.
More than 4.
Sure.
Okay.
For sure, dude.
These trails, are they like crazy uphill?
Yeah.
Like, yeah? I've
It's
only.
It's uphill both ways.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Even downhill is uphill?
You can even look him up. You can look up Nike Hill.
Nike
and
Hill.
it tells you the invert. And it's the whole way.
What city is this in?
Whittier.
Oh.
Shittier Whittier where the girls
Oh,
are
wait.
prettier.
Wait, is that the only fucking mountaintop thing to walk up where there's a.
No, they have other ones.
Where there's
This
where
one-
there's a water tower?
He's like, I
Yeah.
went to Whittier and saw a hill. I
Yeah,
know that
okay.
one.
Yeah, I used to walk that. Yeah, it's good stuff. And it looks there's no pales in there. It's all fucking it looks like TJ in Mexico. You can get murdered and no one will find you for a couple days at least.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's only that little piece, and then the rest of it's concrete or blacktop.
Oh, maybe not then. I don't remember seeing it's all dirt. It's all mountain.
No.
Dirt McGirt.
Dirt with dirt.
Not Nike Hill.
No,
There's
okay.
another one I can't remember. I'm sure she'll put it up there right
Same thing with my fucking roommate with Mikey. He loves hiking. Like, I didn't understand how much like this fool likes hiking. And at the time, it was when I was walking. And it is for sure the difference in words because I was walking like 5 miles a day at that time, like every day. So I was like, yeah, I'll go. Like, let's go fucking hiking, and we go hike like a real like hiking. You know what I mean? In the Griffith Park doing, and we're 10 minutes in and I'm dying. You know what I mean? I was like, and he was like, we're hiking. I was like, well, fuck, apparently. Like I was expecting more walking than hiking, but that was not what we're doing.
She's been wanting me to go on this bridge to nowhere hike, and it's like 8 miles in, 8 miles back. Like, no.
Damn.
dude.
Shout out to Sana listening in all the way from Whittier. That trail sucks, trust me.
There you go.
Jimmy Ray is on here. Steve's talking about the parking lot
Yeah, I was like, man, this
that had
one
all the
sucks.
pavement.
Yeah.
No, for real, because it goes dirt and then it goes pavement all the way up, and it is fucking. I think the one you're talking about is the other one she goes on.
Yeah, I've been to that one where there's a bunch of different like ways you can go. There's different mountains that you can kind of connect to.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's crazy. That first like couple inclines does fucking suck, like for real.
Hike to the Hollywood sign. That shit sucked.
Oh, I want to try that.
It's terrible.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah, go for it. But it was not. I didn't have fun at all.
I've done the steps in Baldwin Hills.
No.
Wait, Culver City?
Culver City?
Yeah, Culver City. I've done the
I've
steps.
done those.
Yeah, those things kind of suck.
What do you mean,
Those
kinda?
fucking
It's
suck.
terrible. There's ones in El Segundo too. It's all terrible.
Oh, really?
I did the
haven't tried
ones in
those.
Culver City when I was training with Chad George. Shout out to Chad George, CMMA. And
Gardena, California.
he's like, oh, that's part of like he would have these cards and you get to choose. Like you can't see what it is, but one is like not do anything. One
Yeah.
is like 30 minutes on the bike, and then there's that one. And I picked mine, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And someone has to go with you to make sure that you do it.
Sure.
So I went.
I want someone to come with me to make sure I do nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I do nothing. It's like someone better come with
I'll
me.
pay you off.
Yeah.
But we went, and the worst part is that there's these little kids running up and down the mother.
Like not exercising, just running, just running. Yeah.
Playing tag.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you little fuckers. I feel like smashing them and throwing them off the fucking ledge.
Like you
God
fucking
damn.
dicks. You got too much energy. Get out
Yeah.
of here.
Where your parents at? Fuckers.
Hellman Trail and Turnball Canyon.
And the crazy part about that shit is that the stairs at the Culver City stairs, bro, they're just slabs of concrete that were put there, and they're not the same.
No,
They're-
the distance
the
isn't
distance
the same.
isn't
Yeah.
the same. The height isn't the same. It's just fucked. So you don't get a rhythm. You're just fucking like going.
They make it
from-
hard the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And then they're like, "Oh, you want to go back down?" No, I'm gonna go around this path
I'll
because
see- I'll see
there's
you on the
little
other
parts where
side.
you can cut off and go
Yeah.
back down. No, I went over the top, but then
I'm not going down. I'll
Yeah,
I'll
no.
walk up and
Yeah.
then down the trail.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
On my last Jericho cruise, the destination was the Dominican Republic, and we went to Puerto Plata. They have on the top of a hill, they have this Brazilian-like Jesus on the top. But on the backside of that fucking hill, it's like this crazy walk path of rainforest jungle with steps. and miles and fucking miles long. You're going up, you're going down, you're watching, look, whatever it is that they got set up. There's like I don't know, like 6 different like little areas of giant fucking swing, a lagoon, and I don't know, 7 different little spots that you can stop at. But everything was a mission to get to.
I would not have been a good Aztec. I would not have been able to go to the top of fucking 100 steps to sacrifice myself. I would not be good. I'd be the worst Aztec warrior of all.
Well, I mean, if you would have been an Aztec time, who knows? Maybe your metabolism would have been fucking.
No, I'd be
you think you
tortas still, whatever Aztecs ate. What, fucking
did they have?
pastor,
Did they have fucking pan back there?
buche. Hell yeah. They had pan. They had fucking conchas and cuernos and
He's fucked.
yo. Yeah. I was
Fucked no matter what. I'm done, man.
I have a dope fucking like cart selling fucking like get your tacos here for the fucking for the ritual. You know what I mean? I'd be fucking selling buche and fucking all meat burritos.
Steve is not part of the clan that's going out there for survival to go hunt and
No,
defend.
no. We
No.
take care of things here back at the homestead. You know what I mean?
Everyone has a purpose.
That's right. Everyone's got a job, you know?
There's some guys that need to go hunt, and there's some guys that need to make that hunt taste good.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you're here for.
You know what I mean?
Steve's like, hold on, you're hunting and hike. That involves hike. No. I'm.
How far are we hunting? Like right there? Oh, over there? No, I'm
Just
good,
bring it
man.
back. I'll make it taste good.
He's like, we haven't invented shoes yet. You want me to walk over there? No,
Yeah,
not
I'm
happening.
good, man. Let me know when you catch it. I'll come help you bring it back.
Yeah.
Scream for me. If I can hear you, I'll go there.
Yeah, I'll have you pull it in. Fuck that.
Oh, yeah, yell for me. Yell for me. If I can hear you, I'll come. Like, we're good.
But like it goes. But like I told my girl one time, I was like, hey, we go hiking, but we don't go hiking. You fucking take off.
Yeah,
and,
you
like,
go hiking. I go watch you hike.
Yeah, and then no. And then one time I told her that, so she came and was walking with me, and I knew she was so bored.
Like this
I'm
is.
like, get out of here.
Yeah, go fucking
Run.
get out of here.
Run.
Power walk out of here.
She's like, I'm free.
Yeah.
I'm free.
See, this is where Steve needs to like be on his montage 80 video vibe and be training every day, every single second. You should be walking to fucking work. You
Like,
should be walking everywhere.
I'm not
walking to your food, walking to the bathroom.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not montaging to things. I'm not montaging or
Take it to
working
the
my
limit.
ass off for something I don't like to do.
I mean, this is understandable.
Yeah.
You know, I'll go to the gym. I've had some like sciatica issues and shit for a while, but like once I get my that dealt with, and then I'll go and fucking start doing my thing again. But I hit the gym, I'll hit the bike, I walk a lot at work. You know what I mean? We're all different. We're all built different.
Google
is
this
different.
right here.
What?
Google Vision Quest stairs.
And she'll get me back out there, but it's gonna have to be like a walk on the beach, peer to peer.
Which can still suck if you're doing it on the sand. That's a really good workout
Fuck, no.
on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Oh.
With the one of those vanilla chocolate dip ice cream with the nuts on
We
it.
ain't seeing no sand.
Oh, sorry, Johnny. What do you want me to look
Vision
up?
Quest stairs. What a fucking.
Speaking of that, there's some crazy stairs up in Fullerton too. They built some stairs at this one park, like wooden stairs. Just like, yeah, and people are just running up and down. Like I said, the worst is always the little kids. Just
Right,
fuck,
cool,
you know.
man. Take all that energy, shove it up your
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
Show me here. Show me.
Waiting for it to pop up.
Oh,
This computer is acting weird today.
I thought you were just over there dicking around. Well, I mean, that's Brian Shoot. I mean, that's who I'm trying to get to. That's what you should be doing right here, Steve. Fucking carrying
Brian
logs.
shoot shit.
Carrying logs up and down stairs, man. Stadiums.
Yeah,
What
but
the
that guy's like
fuck?
a professional something, right?
How
He's a high school. No, this is in this movie. That's a high school wrestler.
What?
Brian Shoot.
But that it's a movie. That log is fake.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Of course.
But in
I'll
real
carry
life,
a-
when he did
in
it.
real, yeah. he's-
Well, no, the
yeah.
real Brian Shaw. Ask him how his shoulders are.
Yeah, we'll get
Probably
that.
at his waist now.
Put it on the videos.
How many pounds do you think that log is?
A lot. I don't know.
Oh, those logs, like those, like tree or no, like the telephone poles. They're fucking heavy, bro.
That one on the top.
But see, this is not really him though.
Why? No, I like this movie. This guy, this guy.
I think this is a big mistake, man. Why give yourself nightmares?
I already have nightmares.
He decides that he's gonna go down a couple weight classes to go wrestle this guy, who's like the number one dude in the state, and that his buddies who should be wrestling him. And he's like, "Why are you doing this, man? Why are you giving it? Why?"
Yeah?
Steve should be going up that fucking hike with this log.
Loudon Swain, Thompson High.
Think you'll make a weight?
I don't know. I hope so.
I hope so too.
So he just decides that he needs that for whatever reason he needs to wrestle that guy. That dude's the undisputed number one dude, and he decides that he just needs to. And his buddy Cooch tells him he tells him you're on a vision quest. This dude's fucking is like native, you know. He's like you're on a vision quest. He's like I am on a video, and it's like he had to wrestle that guy, man. Woo! It's a good movie.
Did he win?
Yeah, of course he won. Pins him.
That's
Pins him
fucking
at, he
bullshit.
pins him
then.
at the end.
That is bullshit. Then I hate movies with good endings like that.
How did he win it? But this guy was carrying a fucking log,
Yeah.
Johnny.
It's fucking
Five
Yeah.
times the weight of that kid.
Well, he had the power of a woman in her 20s. There was an older woman staying with him and his dad, and like that was the part of it, like so she was like passing through town or whatever, and he's like trying to shoot a shot at this. He's like 17, she's like 28 or whatever. So he also had the power of trying to impress a grown ass woman. You know, like it's powerful. You know what I mean? When you're trying to impress a hot chick, like you could do the impossible.
And he did. He
did it.
pinned him. 1,
He
2.
did it. Brian
three.
Shoot, he pinned him.
Brian Shoots no John Cena,
He is no John Cena.
and John Cena has turned heel.
done.
Uh-oh, you just fucking mentioned wrestling, so now you know that means...
I'm not talking about it.
Okay. Because that means D-Rod's probably going to be lurking in the fucking phone calls any minute now. Wait, you don't want to talk about John Cena turning heel?
No.
No? Why? You
Not
anti-
till we see. I need to see what happens. You know, this is like
But the beauty of it, you said, is that you don't know what's gonna
I have
happen.
no idea what's gonna happen.
For those who don't know, for a long time, John Cena, WWE superstar, has been the cleanest good guy ever.
The goodest good.
There were
guys.
kids crying.
Dude, I saw that. You sent me those videos of those kids crying.
There were little kids crying.
Yeah, but I don't even know like those. How the fuck do they know?
John Cena.
Right, this was been retired for like has not been like a full time the man for.
I mean,
while.
how do you explain that every single time he's still like the highest selling merchandise for not being around?
They love him.
They do.
And they cheer him whenever he comes out.
Oh, yeah,
Hardcore.
no.
No more,
excited.
and hardly any more booze.
No, and now everybody's like, yes. Hopefully he does some dastardly shit, so it's not that all because they said for a long time that the reason he never turned heel is it would just be all the people that were already booing him would now just cheer him, like they're just looking for a reason, like to cheer him, and this him being a bad guy would be, oh, finally we can cheer him now, but it's like, whatever. It's gonna be good. I'm excited for WrestleMania. WrestleMania. Man, I would love to go spend that week in Las Vegas.
But I don't even want to go to the matches. I want to go to like that whole like the WWE experience.
The experience.
Oh, that
Yeah,
shit
go
looks
see
dope.
some indie shows. Yeah, that would be.
Not only that, but like see some wrestlers, get some merch. I'm the world's biggest merch store.
Yeah. See, now next year, when it's in New Orleans, that's if you want to like see wrestlers and like interact and all that stuff, that's a way better city because everything is. Right, everything's like in 3 blocks. You know what I mean? Like Las Vegas is small, but it's still pretty spread out.
Yeah.
New Orleans is like you're in the square. Like
That's it.
that's it. There's nowhere. You're not going anywhere. Everything's happening right there.
Let's come to LA.
It was here last year.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to miss the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast because we are the #1 live podcast
On Earth.
every Tuesday night, whether we're on time or we are not.
That's right.
Whether we like to hike or we don't. Whether we eat a lot or fit on rides, we are the #1 podcast Can you dig it?
Sucker!
See, oh, well, no, hold on.
You got some stuff, Mario?
Oh shit, I do.
He has a bunch of
Let's hit the plugs.
Let's see, what do we got? We have a Smith's Night happening this Saturday at Mal's Bar, downtown LA. Get your tickets at M81 Presents
If your last name is Smith, you get in free.
for free. Johnny, I'm glad you said that because
Is that true?
There is a free guest list before 11. If you go,
come on down, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Come on down.
But you have to be a Mexican with the Smith last name. Maybe a
Mexican.
white guy. You have to be like either hardcore Mexican, Salvi, South American, whatever.
Yeah.
Little bit of everything.
At least one of your grandparents has to speak no English.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's for sure.
On top of that, check out some of my boys. We got them booked at some pre-South by Southwest shows happening at the 13th floor, I believe it's called. You guys can go to M81 Presents on the Instagram. Get the tickets there, free show.
Hell yeah.
Come check out Haunt Me, Social Order, and Postmodern, and a bunch of other fucking bands. Come check that shit out. Following weekend, I'll be hitting the road, hitting LA, Vegas, and San Francisco with our Dark Sin tour. We have Missing Words, Fever, Holy Water, Night Rituals, Vic Vapes, Paper Foxes, all the way from Arizona, 3 Rounds from Las Vegas, Puppet hitting all the dates. So you guys get your tickets at m81presents.com and come hang out. Come buy me a drink.
Come
I'll be DJ.
hang out with Mario. Buy him
hang-
some drinks and dance.
Swallow a sword if you can.
Oh my
Oh
God.
shit! Ouch! Don't do it, guys. Some things are just not meant to be done at home.
Johnny, anything? Anything?
Nothing.
No.
No.
What about you?
No, bro.
Just Mario.
That's it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was a good one. I like to yell and scream.
The #1 live show in the world, West Coast Pop Log Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop log.